60% of Australian businesses failed in the first 3 years, and 20% don't even make it past year one. I want to talk today about why, because in most cases, it's not necessarily the product, the team, you might not even have one yet, and it's not even the economy. It's because the businesses were built back to front. Today, I want to talk about 2 strategies that every business needs to survive and why most businesses only build one of them properly. Halfway through this video, I'm going to show you a bit of a framework that completely changes how you think about your business. But first, let me ask you something. What would happen to your business tomorrow if every single customer disappeared? Not like a slow decline, not a bad quarter. Every customer gone overnight. The answer is simple. There is no business. It's not a struggling business. There is no business, which means your customers aren't a department of your business. They are the reason your business exists. So why do most businesses treat attracting and keeping them as an afterthought? Every business runs on 2 strategies, and they are 2 sides of the same coin. The first is your business strategy. This is everything on the inside. Your operations, your products, your services, your systems, your team, your IP, everything that makes your business capable of delivering what it promises. The second is your customer strategy. This is everything that connects your business to the outside world. It's your brand, it's your positioning, it's your marketing, it's your sales, it's your culture, your customer experience, your retention. Everything that makes the right person say yes to your offering again and again and keeps them coming back. Now, here's the one thing that most businesses get wrong. They pour all their effort into the business strategy and they forget about the customer strategy. We'll do that later when the product's perfect, when the team's perfect, when the systems are all running perfectly. But later never comes, or if it does, it's too late. Because here's what I've learned. You can have the best product in the industry. You can have the most efficient operations, the strongest team, the most sophisticated systems. But if your customers can't find you, understand you, or say yes to your offering easily, then none of that matters. Think about it this way. A restaurant with the best chef in the city and no customers, it's not a great restaurant. It's a great kitchen. The chef is your business strategy. The customers are your customer strategy. You need both, but one of them keeps the lights on. Here is how I think about this. Draw a line down the middle of the page. On the left, you've got business strategy, everything that makes you capable of delivery. And on the right, your customer strategy, everything that makes you chosen. Capable, chosen, both matter, both non-negotiable. Most businesses invest heavily on the left and underinvest almost entirely on the right. Now ask yourself honestly, where does most of your investment go? If the answer is on the left, you're not alone, but you're also leaving an enormous amount of growth on the table. I want you to think of your customer strategy as the life force to your business, not a support function, not a cost to the business, not something you outsource to a marketing team and, hope for the best. It is your life force, your oxygen. Because here's what I've learned about building brands across Australia for 23 years. The easier your customers can say yes to your offering, the more successful the business becomes. That's it. That is the whole game. Lower friction, clearer value, stronger trust, more years, more revenue, more growth. And the business strategy, your operations, your products, your systems, they exist to deliver on that promise. As I said, they're 2 sides to the same coin, but the customer strategy is heads. It leads every single time. So why do businesses underinvest in the customer strategy? Well, there's 3 main reasons. One, it feels less tangible than the operations. You can see the product, you can measure the system, but your brand and positioning feel a little bit harder to quantify. The inability to measure something doesn't make it less real or less important. It just makes it easier to ignore. Number 2 is you do what feels comfortable. Most business owners are experts at what they do, but not how to communicate to the outside world. And they've probably built a great successful business off word of mouth alone. They've built their business on their craft, on their skill, on their expertise. And the customer strategy, it requires a completely different set of skills that most founders will never develop. 3, there is always something more urgent. The product needs improving, the team needs managing, the systems need fixing. The customer strategy gets pushed to the next quarter, and then eventually we'll do that next year. But, next year never comes. So here's what I want you to take from this. Your business strategy makes you capable. Your customer strategy makes you chosen, and you need both. But if you only want to prioritize one, it should really be the one that keeps the lights on, because a brilliant product that nobody knows about isn't a business, it's a hobby. And on the flip side, if you've got a strong customer strategy but a crappy product, then that's not going to last either. But it most certainly outlasts a brilliant product with no customer strategy every single time. The businesses that win long-term sustainability, profitability are the ones that build both sides of that coin with equal intention. So I want to leave this with you, this one question. If you're honest with yourself right now, which side of the coin are you investing the most time and energy into? But more importantly, which one are you underinvesting in? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below. Business strategy or customer strategy? I'll read every one.